Hi, I'm Mr. Franklin, and welcome to this week's overview and agenda. We call this week one because this is our first unit that we are starting. Last week was an introduction to the technology, and this week is going to be an introduction to the scientific method and measurement, as well as continuing to learn our digital tools that we're going to be using this year. So in this video, I'm going to give you a general broad overview of the week. We're going to talk about cave tutorials as well as office hours with Mr. Franklin or your teacher, Mr. Ness or Mr. Rooks. We're going to talk about a brief navigation of Canvas thing that might help you out. And then we're going to jump into a hopefully brief but specific overview of this week's assignments. And then we're going to recap by just making sure you're clear on what you have to have done before you join live sessions. So this is the schedule posted on the Steel Canyon website. And on Monday, it says student work time, and then it says at noon, check your Canvas assignments. Because teachers are required to have the lessons for this week posted by noon. So hopefully I will have mine. Mine are already pretty much done, and they will be posted before then, but generally around noon time, I would check that. As soon as they are posted, however, whenever they're posted, you should begin planning your week. I got to have these 3 things done by the end of the day on Tuesday. I got to have these things done this day, this day, this day. Okay? What I want to stress to you, though, is there is going to be essential things for you to do on Monday that you need to get done before the live class on Tuesday. One of the other things that you probably haven't heard anything about is also going to be Cougar Den. On Monday, you need to go to that class page and do what's asked of you there. Cougar Den is one of those classes that catches all the things that we wish we could talk about as teachers, but we don't always get to, like careers and how do I do this in real life and things like that that we don't always get to talk about in class. So Cougar Den is going to be really important to you. It's going to also prepare you for senior interview stuff that you need for graduation. It's going to prepare you for college. It's going to prepare you for career stuff. Really important that you check into that class and see what's going on. Okay. So you're going to have stuff for my class as well as Cougar Den to do on Monday. On Tuesday, Block 1 and Block 2, you're going to be live with me, and we are going to cover a couple of things, practice some things together, and then on Wednesday, Block 1 and Block 2 folks are going to be working on something. And then on Thursday, we're going to go live. And this week, we're going to do a lab. And then on Friday, you're going to have a quiz. But this week, from 1 o'clock to 2:15, I'm available for live tutoring help of whatever kind. Generally, I will not have my Zoom turned on. So you will need to schedule that with me. You will need to just send me an email and say, Mr. Franklin, can we meet on Google Zoom? I'd like to talk about this, this, and this. I need help getting into Canvas. I need help with this. So if you email me and schedule it, I highly recommend though that the sooner you email me, the better prepared I'm going to be to help you out. Also, Miss Cook is one of our tutor. She has done cave support before and is going to be available specifically from 2:15 to 3:30, but she's also available in the morning from 8 to 9:30, and she's even possibly available during my office hours as well. I cannot stress how important it is. If you can't get a hold of me to get help from, she is a vital resource to get you some help. Even if it's, because sometimes you just learn by listening to somebody who's different from your teacher. But she knows what we're doing in class and is very smart about all the physics stuff and can get you the help. And if not, she knows how to contact me and I can help her figure stuff out as well. So please, 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 there is lots of opportunity for help. Take advantage of it and you will do well in class. To schedule a cave time, this link is what you need to go to. You click on this link and it will take you to their calendar where they will schedule a Zoom session with you, and then you can get plugged into tutoring that way. Once again, the more in advance you can schedule that, the better for you it is. And we'll talk about that some more when we talk about our reflection. Okay, navigating Canvas. Today, you should have gotten to this video by clicking here, okay? But in the future, I'm not gonna put the video there. So in Canvas, when you jump in, you have your home page and you have a list of things for me. You have a bunch of to-do list over here on the side that you may or may not have done. Where do I start? There's so many places. There are more advanced ways and faster ways to do this, but for now, because of the time allowed for me to even create it the right way, modules is the best place for you to go. So click on modules. If you minimize that, what'll happen is you can get it out of the way and you will see the second module. So I had the first module, I minimize it, and now I have the next module. This is this week's stuff, okay? Now, in general, this is organized by day. So basically, you see this class, this is the live class on Tuesday. You need to have everything done down to here before that day. And then again, see the live class on 8/27, you need to have everything done before that live class on the 27th, and then you'll have your day. Now that's just in general, but if you go to the week overview, if you just start at the top and work your way down, you can even go down and click the next button and just walk through the week's assignments as they're made available. But this page outlines everything we're doing this week and the day that you need to do it. So first thing you should do is watch the weekly agenda video, and I apologize, this one's a little long because there's a lot to get through this time. Usually it'll just be a quick, here's what we're doing on Monday, here's what we're doing on Tuesday, and that's it. So on Monday, we are going to be looking at our agenda. We're going to take a quick survey. The survey is to get a pulse of how you did last week, how you're feeling about this coming week. Then you're going to do a what do you think, which is, there's a video in this assignment that explains what that assignment is about. You're going to practice the vocabulary for this new unit that we're starting. You're going to take some video notes. So that's all on Monday. Also, you also need to update your Chromebook because some functions may not be working properly because your Chromebook needs an update. And this page that we'll get to will tell you how to do that. On Tuesday, live class for block 1 and block 2. We are going to recap some of the things or questions you might have had about this video. We're going to talk about the video notes. We're going to get in groups and share what we learned, questions we have, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to practice designing experiments, okay? On Wednesday, while you're not in class, you're going to do your first textbook time. It's a digital textbook, and there is a video that explains what that assignment's about in the assignment. And then you're going to do our first claim evidence reasoning / hypothesis data analysis activity, and you're going to learn how to identify proper evidence. On Thursday is our next live class for block 1 and block 2, and the objectives are going to be to hit any questions you might have had so far, but then to step through our very first online digital lab. So we're going to do a lab on Thursday with the pendulum, and then on Friday we're going to have a review set up for you to review, and then you're going to take a quiz. And these are test points. So you're going to have a weekly quiz. Half of the points for the weekly quiz will be vocabulary words. So it's going to be really important you study your vocabulary. And the last thing, it almost seems like after talking about a test, this seems like it might be the least important that day, but it's actually more important because the weekly reflection is going to help you make plans for the next week, help you decide what kind of tutoring or help that you need, those kinds of things. It's also going to be helpful when you do your senior interview stuff later in the year. Okay, so that was a lot. So I'm going to step through to the next thing using Canvas. So next, little thing with how to update your Chromebook, and I will refresh the images. And then you have your survey. Just make sure you click submit at the bottom and you should be good to go once you fill it out. This is a Pear Deck. There will be a video on the first slide. It is a self-paced. You need to work through the whole thing. There are a couple of videos you will watch as well in the middle of this. Here is your vocab. This video right here explains all about the assignment, okay? So this is the video you should watch first, and then you can work on the flashcards, and then you can fill out this document to study your vocab. Okay, this is your first set of video notes. This explains what I want you to do with your video notes, and basically follow along with this video because this is the video notes. And at the end of it, you're going to take a picture and you're going to go to the red button that's up here, click submit, and you're going to attach it. The easiest way to do it, in my opinion, would be to take a picture with your phone, send it in an email to yourself, or upload it to Google Drive on your phone. And then when you click submit up here, you click down here at the bottom will pop up a couple of tabs, upload from computer or Google Drive. Click on the Google Drive and you can upload it that way. If you know some other ways to do that, then great. Okay, then we will have our live session. We will review the previous stuff, and it will be a pair deck. And then you'll get some practice designing experiments based on the procedure we will learn in our notes. And then here's your textbook time, and there will be a video right here. This very top link is the video explaining this assignment, and then right here is where the text starts. And this is kind of the same thing. So basically, if it's in green, that's where you type. If it's in blue or yellow, you should read and follow directions. Then we'll have our live class where we're going to do a pair deck, and we're going to also step through this lab. And you're going to do this lab. And then you will have your quiz and your reflection. I want you to notice that in the reflection, there's places where you can decide, I need to email Cave, and you're going to tell me that you did that, okay? So that concludes this daily agenda and overview. Just to recap, you need to make sure that you have this stuff. It looks like a lot, but it's a lot of little things. You need to have this done by Tuesday. Alrighty. If you have any questions, please, I hope you wrote those down and then get those to me so I can be ready to address those on Tuesday. That's all I've got. Have a good day. Happy Monday.